On September 2nd, 2022, my Instagram account got hacked. 7:29 a.m. Set my phone when I opened my eyes. I woke up like any other day, tuning into my favorite TV show, and I suddenly felt that I needed to check my Instagram account, which I honestly never do until 9 a.m. or later. Still, with my fuzzy vision, I started to notice that some people were commenting on a recent post from the day before. But it seemed odd because the picture on the profile was not my picture. Hey, I'm Veronica de Polo, and with more than 15 years being a marketing strategist, you're going to experience the new way to promote your business with clear and unique messaging by giving you actionable marketing and messaging strategies that get you interested leads to transform the lives of your audiences so that you build up your brand with continuous momentum. Get ready, because here's where we say no to outdated marketing strategies and society norms, and we say yes to change from the inside out. Welcome to the Branding Momentum Podcast. Maybe someone writing to me, or maybe they're writing to my VLiving account. I switched accounts and I went to check if the comment was coming from the other account. No. Weird. Who can that be? And as I try to log back into my account, what the fuck? And it says, "You've been logged out. Please log back in." I try and nothing. And at this point, I don't understand what's happening, but I'm getting really annoyed that I can't log back in. And in some odd way, I believe that someone is pretending to be me. Now that I think about it, that sounds really crazy. Like, why? Like, what's the purpose? So I go to the kitchen and I think to myself, wait for a few minutes, make yourself some tea, and then try again. I am a little bit more awake now, and I try again, and I'm not able to log back in, but I managed to see inside that my email has been changed and that my phone number has also changed to a +91. Obviously, I turned to Google, and +91 is India. Okay, now I have confirmation. I've been hacked. What the F? From that moment on, my brain literally shuts. I wasn't mad. I wasn't hysterical. I wasn't crying. I was just numb. 7:43 a.m. And as I sat down in front of my computer to tell my team the Instagram account has been hacked, my business manager, Mary, says, "It's been hacked." Now I have more proof. 9:20 a.m. By now, my designer, who is also our social media agency, gets into the conversation. I found this one, support@instagram.com. Do you have access to your Facebook, or have they taken that away? I can write a message to your account. Don't enter the link in bio. It's for sure a phishing link. I say, I've sent an email to that email and the email I've received this morning. In all the places that I read, they say that it takes 1 month after they verify the identity. I have access to my Facebook account. I checked. And then my designer says, okay, from Facebook, you can contact their support team, which is a live chat. They can answer very quickly inside the Meta Business Center. I think there's a chat, a function on the right. And I say, where is that? So by 9:30, I'm sitting in front of my computer, my breakfast to my side, and I have no stomach for food, which is never the case because this girl can eat and she never says no to a breakfast, but not today. I felt that I wanted to throw up, and as I was trying to force myself to eat, my brain was trying to think, what can I do? Who can I call to help me? Did they steal anything else? I had to stop breakfast and immediately went to check my bank account, my Facebook, and all my social media accounts just to be sure that nothing else was stolen. All seemed in order. 9:30 a.m. Got the link from my team to chat with the Meta support. I want to make it clear here now. I'm going to keep telling you the story, and at the end, I'm going to give you the step-by-step process and anything that happened and the screenshots with the Meta team and how everything got resolved. So I will continue with the story. I start to chat with the Meta. Well, my brain calls them actually Facebook, but the guy was called Chandler. And oddly enough, my brain went directly to Friends. And no, he was not one, the Chandler from Friends. So the person seems very nice, very understanding. And he tells me that he's going to call me from 12 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. In my mind, I was relieved that he was saying that he was going to call me, because Facebook, being such a big company, getting back to me by phone was something that I would have expected. So many big companies don't have customer service or whatsoever. So why would Meta be different? Well, people pay big bucks running Facebook ads. So that must be, and the other different businesses they actually have. So while I was waiting, I needed to come up with a contingency plan and what to do next. Our post for that day is not happening, and I should tell my closest people that I follow, and especially those with bigger accounts, that I've been hacked, in case these people were going to try and contact them, because I honestly don't know what's inside of a hacker's mind. But I've heard so many stories of hackers pretending to be that account and asking for money that I thought, I need to protect my people. Team V was amazing. They created a new account with Veronica Polo _. Now, obviously, it's deleted to safeguard the name, and they created a short video with what I've been telling people on my DMs, and we began to post that in all our social media accounts, on our WhatsApp groups, to let people know what has happened. Call me crazy, but when I'm in crisis mode, I go to my shell. The last thing I want to do is talk about the same subject over and over, and my only concern is to resolve it no matter what, with strategy, strategy, strategy. The entire day I felt as I was holding my breath for the longest time until it got solved. My brain didn't want to think about tomorrow or the future. I was only focused in the now, like right now. How can I do? What can I do? 2:30 p.m. Chandler called me. Very politely, he began to ask me the same question we spoke on that chat. And I was saying to myself, breathe, breathe, answer him politely as well as you can, because you want him to solve this for you right now. Breathe. And as I'm answering his questions, I am not so sure he's really getting what I want, because now he says he's going to send me an email right away. 3:52 p.m. Got the email, and it said I needed to share how I log in. My brain goes like, do you want me to show you how I log into the account that I don't have? Or do you want me to log in with the name of the hacker and my password? This was so confusing to me. So I waited for another hour to think some more. What else can I do? Don't think a simple email will solve anything. They must get at least 1 billion emails of people being hacked and with other problems. And the biggest recurring thought that I had all day was, when a child gets kidnapped, the immediate hours are crucial for finding that child to retrace the steps. If someone burglarizes your home, the next 48 hours are important to find the thieves. So if that is the case, no wonder when the chat started and I received the email, it said, please be advised that this email ticket will be closed by the system after 48 hours. Should we not receive any response from your end? then I need to make them want to help me in these 48 hours and make them take my little Instagram account case seriously. 4:59 p.m. So I decided that I was going to reach out again to the Meta support team and see if I get someone else that could actually really help me. On a side note, the moment you begin a chat with Meta, they immediately assign you a new ticket number. And that was the first thing I said to my new BFF from Meta. But this time I had a strategy on how to talk to them. Well, in retrospect, I only realized I had a plan the moment I began to chat with Milette, my soon-to-be savior. My plan was to not be hopeful, reluctant, not really believing they would really take the time to help me. But Milette's words were different from the other agent. Well, maybe she's not a she, but in my mind, I made her into a woman because I thought that she would understand me better. She asked different questions from the other agent. I could imagine her, asking me and trying to fill out the information all the time like this. And to my ears, she used a magic word, escalate. And she said, I'm still checking. I'm trying to escalate it. My brain thought, who are you talking to? To the Meta Hacker Division? I am so curious to know this part. So I closed my chat with Milette, not hopeful, just as I started it, but felt that maybe this person did get me a little bit better. Milette told me that I should wait for an email from the Meta team with more instructions. So I patiently waited. 8:03 p.m. I got my next email. This time it was different. They told me to create a Loom recording, and when I answered the previous email, it never said that I had to do it with a video. And I thought to myself, maybe you fucked it up and you delayed the process because you didn't send that video in the first place, but only a screenshot, you lazy bitch. By 8 p.m., you can imagine I was already punishing myself by why the hell I was so lazy that I didn't have a 2-factor authentication. That's definitely a topic for another podcast, but not right now. I did the Instagram recorded and I sent it. Now the best part comes in. 7:46 p.m. Password reset on Instagram. Got an email to my newly created email account from Instagram, which I did not realize until right now. My timelines don't add up. I must have been on the phone or I was trying to distract myself because I only saw this email after 8 p.m. And all I know is that when I saw this email in my inbox, I thought, oh my God, this is it. Hi, Diana.Cepho. That is the hacker's name. Thank you. We detected some suspicious activity that suggests your Instagram account has been compromised. Don't worry, we've taken measures to secure your account. As a result, we need you to reset your password using the links below. Click here to reset your password using the web browser. Can this be true? Don't think about it. Calm down. Stop your stomach from jumping. Read the instructions 3 times and hold your breath. Hallelujah. I'm getting to reset something. Emails come in from Instagram. 8:24 p.m. User change on Instagram. 8:28 p.m. Phone number added on Instagram. I can breathe again. The first thing that I did was jump on social media to immediately share that we have control. Okay, so this is the end of the part of my nightmare but actually, of course, a very happy ending. I never thought that I would be sharing the entire experience here, but because I've been getting plenty of messages as to how I managed to recover my account, I decided to put everything together into a document with a step-by-step, with links and chat conversations with the meta team and security checkups after recovery and recommendations on a PDF that I've created. What to do when your Instagram account gets hacked. I will not be promoting this guide anywhere, only on the blog and here on the podcast. So if you've heard this far and you want to get your hands on this guide, I only ask that you go to my Instagram account at Veronica Polo, send us a DM asking for the guide, and provide your name and email so that we can send it into your inbox. For obvious reasons, we are removing our personal information and we're asking you to actually use it wisely and don't send it to other people. If someone's asking you, how did you get it? Ask them to please come to the blog post and how to get it and read everything here, because I know a lot of people love to not do the work because they want things to be done for them. If they want it, they can actually come and get it and get the instructions on their own, right? That's all I ask. So inside this document, you will find the link and access to the meta support team, the chat number 1 for, just for reference only in case you get someone like that on the other side. And then chat number 2, the recovery, read in detail what was asked of me and what I gave them to support their questions, the screenshots, the contact, etc. And the more details that you can provide them, the better. Then you will get a security checkup, recommendations after recovery, and the checklist for all the steps. So for any further comments or questions, please send me a DM on my Instagram account at Veronica Polo. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you're having any problems right now that your Instagram account has ever been hacked or you got hacked and it took so long, then please do write me. Maybe I can help you in some sort of way.